presents By Familiar Means by Delia James. Narrated by Elise Arsenault. 1. I want to be really clear about a few things. I do not follow people into abandoned tunnels, even if they are paying me. I do not remove valuable historical documents from private archives, and I do not believe in ghosts. At least, I didn't used to. My name is Annabelle Amelia Blessing Sound Britton, and I am, in order of appearance, 1. A freelance graphic artist. 2. A brand new resident of Portsmouth, New Hampshire. 3. A witch. The last came as a major surprise. I found out about my magical background only when I arrived in Portsmouth. That visit was supposed to be for only 2 weeks, just long enough to see my best friend Martine and find a little relief from a relatively recently broken heart. Instead, I was plunged straight into a murder investigation involving the death of a local witch. From all this, you may have guessed that my life had gotten a little complicated. This was, however, only the beginning. Now, not only had I invited my grandmother to come visit me, she'd said yes. And she was early. "Grandma Beebe!" I shouted as I bolted out the door and down the front walk. "Hello, Annabelle, dear." My grandmother climbed out of her massive land yacht of a car and spread her arms. Grandma Beebe is more formally known as Annabelle Mercy Blessing Sound Britton. I was named for her. She's plump and wrinkled and beautiful and tends to dress in the brightest available colors. This time, she'd gone with a distinctly tropical theme. A lemon yellow sweater with a glowing lime green jacket and skirt. Her cat's eyeglasses had rhinestones sparkling at the corners, and coral beads gleamed around her neck and wrists. And, of course, her white hair was covered by a filmy pink scarf, because she was a lady. And she was driving a convertible. "I can't believe you drove the Galaxy all the way up from Arizona." "And why shouldn't I drive it? It's mine." "Well, all right, it was your grandfather's, but really, for a road trip, why would I want anything else?" Grandma spoke in italics. She liked to make sure she was being understood exactly. "You know I can't stand these little modern things. They're not cars. They're roller skates." The car currently blocking my entire driveway was definitely not a roller skate. It was a vintage Ford Galaxy. Picture the ultimate turquoise and white 1950s dream machine. One with huge headlights, a retractable hardtop, and chrome everywhere you can think to put it. Naturally, there were tail fins, not to mention a trunk that could hold at least half a dozen bodies. I knew from direct experience that you could take 4 wriggling kids to the drive-in in that back seat and still have room for stuffed animals, blankets, and popcorn. Besides, it's a gorgeous drive, and I haven't been on the road in such a long time. That means what? 3 months? 6, if you can believe it. We both laughed. Grandma Beebe was never anybody's little stay-at-home and bake pies kind of grandma. When she visited us, every day was an adventure. Within 5 minutes of her arrival, Grandma always seemed to know her way around any town better than the people who lived there. She could and would talk to anybody about anything and find out all the important information, like where to get the best French fries and ice cream, and what was the coolest stuff for a bunch of kids to do. She would also park that massive car in spaces you would swear wouldn't fit an Austin Mini Cooper. "Now, let me look at you." Grandma backed away until she was holding me at arm's length. "Oh, dear." "I swear I've been eating enough." I crossed my heart. "You look beautiful, Anna." She patted my cheek because she's a grandma and she gets to do that. "Portsmouth agrees with you." "Well, maybe. It's been kind of